Besides the many competitions here at the first ever Winter Youth Olympic Games in Austria, another big thing is pin trading. We talked to Bud, the guru, to get the inside scoop. Here with Bud, who really is the guru of all this pin trading, which is really a big activity here at the first Winter YOG and all Olympic Games. Is that not true?
Oh yes, it's the one sport that all spectators, athletes, everybody participates in. It is the essence of the Olympic Games.
And you say the essence of the Olympic Games because it's not just about the pins, it's about the friendships and the bonds that are formed through trading the pins.
Right, and gold medal winners, the Queen of Spain can trade pins with a 10-year-old boy. So where else in the world are you going to get something like that?
How did you get started in this?
In 1984, I worked in Los Angeles at the basketball venue as a volunteer, and they gave us 3 pins, and we just started trading, and next thing you know, I was hooked.
So how many Olympic Games have you been to and traded pins at?
13 Olympic Games, 3 World Cups, 1 Asian game, 1 Pan American game, and 2 Youth Olympic Games. There's just so many pins at the games, it's unbelievable. I would say here, probably 700-800 different pins. At London, probably 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 different pins.
And I guess the goal is to collect all?
No, I don't try and get them all. It's very too difficult and too expensive. Everybody tends to focus on certain categories, or maybe just whatever looks good, or anything with a mascot, or they only want something from Asia because they're Asian. It's just everybody has a different approach.
How big is your collection?
20 to 30,000.
Wow. How do you display it? How do you keep it?
Some people do them by games. I do all of them by games except the country pins. Country pins, I have a British box, a French box. So with 200 countries, I have a lot of boxes.
So how do you travel? I mean, you go to all these Olympic Games, you put them in a backpack?
Clearing my collection would be impossible. So these are here for display. So we just put them on display here. But I don't pack many clothes because of the weight restrictions on airplanes. It used to be 70 pounds overseas. Now it's 50. Wow. So you have to be very selective in what you bring.
Wow. So how many pins did you bring to Innsbruck?
Oh, maybe 1,500, 1,200, 1,500.
How's the trading been going for you?
Great. It's been a lot of fun.
Do you find that the people are more, the athletes, the young athletes are more willing to trade than, let's say, the
Yes.
more senior athletes?
Yes, I think the youth athletes are much more enthusiastic in the beginning. Then they become very shrewd. That's very typical. The first week of the games in the regular Olympics, which is 17 days long, people will trade for almost anything that looks good, and they're very happy. Second week, they're looking for the pin with the lime green and 2 hands, and they're very sophisticated all of a sudden. Right. So that's the same here. This is only 10 days long, and the trading now is much different than it was 5 days ago.
You must get some big name athletes that come up to you and say, hey, can we trade, Bud?
Charmaine was just here a minute. Charmaine Crook, she's an IOC member from Canada, and she's a pin collector. And I've known Charmaine for 25, 30 years. Yeah, we chatted. So some athletes don't care, and others are really into it. As soon as they're done competing, they're out there trading pins with everybody else.
Thanks a lot, Bud. Really appreciate it, man.